Welcome, you're watching Vox News, your daily evening news with Rita Kamkumo. Coronavirus has made a new victim among Africans. Former Marseille president Pape Diouf has died at 68 after contracting the new coronavirus, a family source told AFP on Tuesday. Mbaba Pape Diouf, born in Chad, was a Senegalese journalist, best known for being the president of French football club Olympique de Marseille between 2005 and 2009. He contracted the virus in Senegal, where he was hospitalized and became the country's first COVID-19 fatality. Diouf was supposed to leave Dakar for Nice earlier on Tuesday to be treated in France, but couldn't board the plane due to his poor condition. After studying at the prestigious Sciences Po University in Paris, Pape Diouf started his career as a journalist, working for a city newspaper, and later became a football agent with clients such as Basile Boli, Joseph-Antoine Bell or Didier Drogba. He later became president of the local football club, where he complained about the lack of diversity at the management level. Senegal President Macky Sall, among others, paid tribute to a great figure of sport on Twitter. 6 of Africa's 54 countries are among the last in the world yet to report cases of the new coronavirus. The global pandemic has been confirmed in almost every country except for South Sudan, Burundi, Sao Tome and Principe, Malawi, Lesotho and Comoros. Some African authorities, such as the government of Burundi, thanked divine intervention for the lack of cases, while countries like South Sudan believe the low volume of air traffic and travel to the country could be the reason why the virus has yet to make victims. Other nations believe lack of testing could be hiding the real impact of the global health crisis. South Sudan had only carried out 12 tests, none of which were positive. Sao Tome and Principe has reported 0 cases because it is unable to test, according to a World Health Organization representative. Until last week, Lesotho had no tests or testing centers and received its first kits thanks to a donation by Chinese billionaire Jack Ma. Comoros has yet to detect a single case of coronavirus, according to the health ministry. One doctor in the capital Moroni believes this could be because of the use of the drug artemisinin to treat malaria. Most of these seemingly spared African nations have taken measures. South Sudan has shut schools, banned public gatherings, and blocked flights from worst affected countries, just like Burundi. Malawi has asked people coming from hard-hit countries to self-quarantine. In Tunisia, hundreds of underprivileged citizens demonstrated in a working-class district of Tunis on Tuesday, demanding the financial help pledged by the government after a week-old lockdown against the coronavirus pandemic that has significantly affected the needy.
But what corona are you talking about? We are dead either way. Let us work. I am ready to go back to work. I'm just a simple bricklayer. Let me take bread to my children. I don't care if I die. I'll die a martyr's death.
Some desperate residents marched to the local government office to demand welfare payments to feed their children.
The people are hungry. I haven't worked for over 2 weeks. My son is still too young to work, and even if he were older, what can he do? There are no buses, no collective taxes, no taxes. Why?
Prime Minister Elias Fakfa promised on March 21st a 150 million dinar economic support package for the worst affected by the lockdown, without giving further clarifications as to when it will be distributed. A few days later, the Ministry of Social Affairs announced that payments will be distributed between March 21st and April 6th, causing people to rush to local government offices to register.
We are facing an epidemic, but every day is the same. The demonstrators come in front of the office of the Delegation Social Welfare. We have asked the police to intervene, but what can we do? We have to listen to them.
Since the beginning of March, 227 cases and 5 deaths due to the new coronavirus have been officially registered in Tunisia. Police have arrested over 1,000 people for violating the nighttime curfew and 242 for violating lockdown orders in place since March 22nd. In Ethiopia, the Electoral Commission announced on Tuesday that parliamentary and presidential elections scheduled for late August will be postponed due to the coronavirus outbreak. The poll said a new date will be given when the pandemic is over. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed hopes this will enable him to sweep political and economic reforms. The decision came as more regional state governments decided to close their administrative boundaries to prevent the spread of the virus. Ethiopia has recorded 26 cases of COVID-19 without any deaths, and officials have put in place measures to curb its spread, such as banning large gatherings and restricting travel. The 2021 Mediterranean Games have been postponed a year until 2022 as a result of the COVID-19 virus, according to Algeria's sports minister Sid Ali Kaldi. The 19th edition of the Games was supposed to take place in the western province of Oran from the 25th of June to the 5th of July 2021. The multi-sport games held every 4 years brings together athletes from 26 nations from the Mediterranean region. The decision follows last week's announcement that the 2020 Tokyo Olympics will be held in 2021.
Finally, the virus is present even in fashion. Veteran South African designer Gavin Raja used glittering gems to recreate surgical face masks on his models at Cape Town Fashion Week. He aims to highlight the potential division and racism that such masks could spur.
And I think it all contributes to the kind of state that we're in the whole world. Like, you know, kind of like how it's kind of messed up at the moment with the coronavirus, but at the same time it's beautiful. It adds to the whole, it creates a whole story, and you know, it's quite inspiring. Yeah.
That's all from us this week. Until next time.